Welcome back to the second half. Here are the Farmington Knightettes against the Notre Dame Rebels. And we'll get going here. Story of that first half was really a couple of things. Turnovers by the Knightettes, the inability to score, and there's another turnover by Ronshausen. Throws it up to number 22 for Notre Dame, Taylor Gasparoni, who scores a quick 2 here in the third quarter, and that was exactly the problem in the first half to start the game. And the other part of it was basically the person that was involved in that play all around, as Caitlin Gillum gets a 2, was Ronshausen did everything for the Rebels there in the first half. And another shooter left open. She misses short. Ronshausen played big with several steals, a number of assists, and she scored over 10 points. She was in double figures there in the first half. And so she seemed fairly unstoppable at times for the Rebels. So Notre Dame with a steal, but Gillum gets it back. So she's quickly up the court, looking to capitalize on some numbers. Paul's in the corner. The other issue was that the Knightettes only allowed Notre Dame to score 9 points in the second quarter, as opposed to 24 in the first quarter. Savage misses wide to the right. Ronshausen up the court, she'll pull it out. Over to Neath, who spins, misses long. Easton with the rebound, but Elena Davis with the foul. And as I said, Ronshausen did just about everything first half. And but Farmington was unable to score. They were only able to score 4 points in the second quarter, even though they allowed Notre Dame to score 9 after scoring 24 in the first quarter. And so that second quarter was a great defensive showing, but poor offensive showing for the Knightettes. They need to play that way defensively the rest of the game. So here's Ronshausen, who pulls up, and she hits the shot, a deep 2. The lead now up to 23. The Knightettes this year is it's a big transition year. It's a big transition year as they lost not only Rachel Williams, who's one of the best athletes to ever play any sport at Farmington High School. Shania Sweeney drives in and she gets the left hand. But not only did they lose Rachel Williams, but then at the beginning of this year, they lost one of their better shooters, who's also a senior, to a torn ACL. And so and Jordan Martin. And so they're in a bit of a transition period here, looking to pass the guard. Knife gets position underneath. She finds Eason outside, or excuse me, not Eason, Kramer, who hits the 3. So Lexi Pauls, a sophomore, even though Shania Sweeney and Caitlin Gillum are both seniors. Excuse me. Bader is one of the only seniors that plays significantly. However, this is a change in playing time, as Caitlin Gillum is really the only player who got significant playing time in the last few years. Ball tipped around, and a nice play by Elena Davis. Throws it off of Eason. So, as I said, Caitlin Gillum looking to bring along some of the newer players. Haven't really gotten much playing time. Most of them are bench players. The Sweeney misses long on the 3. Rebounded by Easton, tied up. And the ball will go over to the Rebels. And so this is This is a transitional year. Next year, the Knightettes should be much better, much more talent, much more skilled, much more polished, I guess, as they get used to playing together more. And here's Ronshausen, who hits another three. And she has done it all here. Can shoot, can pass, very skilled, plays the point. There's Gillum inside, finds Sweeney for the mid-range jumper. She hits it. Nice movement, nice ball movement there for the Knightettes. So here's Sydney Creamer. She steps back for three and misses just short. You don't take that shot unless you're confident you can make it. You don't often see that in high school girls basketball, at least not at this level. As Gillum drives in and she gets the hoop and the foul, she'll go to the line to shoot one. Try to make it a three-point play. Here's Laura Lee Bader in for Savage, and Redmond in giving Pauls a break. So Redmond will run the point between Hurd and Gillum. They'll try to get the ball up the court. Gillum does make it a three-point play. She is 3 for 3 on her free throws for the evening. So here's Ronshausen again, bringing it up the court. Dribbling with the left, finds number 12, Corzine. Throws it out to Knight. Back out to Gasparoni, who's over to Corzine with an awkward looking shot off her shoulder, but she hits it. All that matters is that it goes in. 45-21, the Rebels. Redmond with the ball in the wing, throws it into Bader, who's triple teamed. And the ball bounces out of bounds. Another turnover for the Knights. Rebels call a play. They stack the right side, the near side of the court. Over to Caitlin Lowry. And Corzine is fouled. So the inbounds pass over to Gasparoni underneath. She swings the ball around quickly. The ball tipped around and somehow Ronshausen comes up with it. Coach is imploring her to set it up. She drives in, kicks it over. And a nice play by Corzine, who is, again, an awkward shot, even on the layup, but very effective. She gets another two off a nice assist from Ronshausen. Sweeney with another three. She misses long again. Ronshausen brings the ball up, finds Lowry, drives in. She pulls it out to set it up. Is the screen down. There comes Corzine driving in. Ronshausen left open at the top of the key, misses just short. She has the green light all day long. Redmond throws the ball into the corner. Not a real smart pass. Davis dribbles around though, and she's fouled. She's fouled by Gasparoni. So here's Sydney Savage will come back into the game for Bader. And some subs for Notre Dame. Ball into Savage, she's down low, and she travel. Oh, before the travel, they call the foul, just before the travel. So, Gillum to inbounds. Might set up in a box formation. Elena Davis with the ball, she drives in, and a nice play by Elena Davis. Give the Knights another 2 points. There comes Notre Dame. Soderman takes it from the outside initially. A great pass inside to Nath. She seems to always find the open space down low. She's a small player, but she's a post player. She's very effective at finding the open space. And the assist from Chastanet. Redmond drives in. the ball out of bounds. Stays here with the Knights. There's Knife out of the game. Corzine back in quickly. Elena Davis drives in just like she did on the last play. She needs to do a little bit more of that, be a little bit more aggressive. 25-49, 1 minute left to go here in the third quarter. Ronshausen crosses over and she drives in wide open as she pulls up. Redmond with the ball passed, nearly stolen, but Sydney Savage with it. Finds Redmond, who fakes for three. And Gillum out by the volleyball serve line. Sweeney's looking to make something happen. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Redmond dribbles once and picks it up. She's going to have to be a little bit more aggressive than that. Being a guard out there, she needs to do a little more with the ball. She drives in. Savage with the rebound off the missed shot by Redmond. She kicks it out. 10 seconds left. Gillum pulls back, pulls up. Too hard. Corzine gets the rebound. She'll slip and fall down out of bounds. Gasparoni will come in here with 4.5 seconds left for Ronshausen. Give her a short breather, as she obviously doesn't get many of those. Lexi Paul's up for three. She misses short. Gillum misses long. We will close out the third quarter. Lead extended now to 26 points. As Notre Dame Rebels keeping the pressure on the Farmington Knightettes, not willing to let up. And the Knightettes started off first part of that third quarter like they did most of the second quarter, playing very good defense. But that did not last long. They did score a few more points that quarter, but that's been their issue all year, has been they're very scrappy, very aggressive. Their post players are at least down low, and not just letting players get shots up. They'll at least they'll take advantage of all their fouls, that's for sure. And but their issue from the get-go this year has been offense, especially when they lost Jordan Martin. That was a huge part of their offense, as she was good for 3 or 4 threes a night, and on top of that was a good ball handler. And so now they've been down a ball handler, down a shooter, and really down one of their most productive offensive players. And as I said, losing Rachel Williams, who scored more points than most any player, most players that ever come through here, Farmington girls basketball. They're still working through that transition. And so here's Farmington start the fourth quarter into Savage. A nice pass by Lexi Pauls. So that's a nice way to start the fourth quarter here. So here's Notre Dame Rebels. Got a few subs in the game now, taking advantage of this time. So there's Eason, who kicks it out to Creamer, who takes the three. She misses long, and Gillum will quickly run it up the court. And she dribbles around Gasparoni, who looked to take the charge but couldn't. She's quickly up. Eason now, who's in post player, she steps out for the long two. Appeared to be a three. Toe was on the line. So now 53-27 is it's a tough guard whenever the players who have been down low the entire game will step out and hit a three like that. When you've got post players who can stretch the defense like that, stretch the floor, it is a huge advantage for your team. And another turnover for the Knightettes. So Sydney Creamer now running the point. She finds one of the Notre Dame players wide open down low, but misses. That was Chastanet. And Gillum up the court. Lexi Paul's left open for three. She misses short. And a travel by Chastanet. Turnover, ball over to the Knightettes. So Pauls. She inbounds. Savage takes it inside. Back out to Gillum, who fakes. She drives in, hangs, and gets the foul. So Ronshausen now will waiting to come back into the game for Sydney Creamer. And missed by Gillum. Gillum hits the second to make the score 28-53 for the Rebels. Score still set at 25. The lead still set at 25 with 6 minutes to go here in the game. And Elena Davis looking for the steal, gets called with a foul. This overload play the Rebels have been running is designed to get the ball into the near corner here and look for a back cut from the post player. There's number 14. She takes a shot. She misses off to the side. The ball rebounded by Notre Dame, and they'll get another second chance point here. Ronshausen. Again, the Knightettes playing a 2-3 zone now. Rebels find the weakness in the inside of the zone. And there's Soderman, and she hits one off the glass. Very solid, well-coached team here, the Notre Dame Rebels. Very fundamentally sound. Not making very many mistakes. Ball tipped around, back into Savage. Out of bounds off Savage now. So another turnover for the Knightettes. I believe they're nearing the 17 or 18 number mark in turnovers. So Gillum back into the game now with Pauls as Sweeney sits down. Ronshausen trapped at the top. Neef find the open spot again. And Chastain's shot blocked. She looked frustrated. And here's Pauls back up the court, not looking to give up at all. Gillum getting position, fouled on the inside by Soderman. Nice play by Gillum, seeing that she had an advantage there. So Pauls to inbounds now. Over the side of number 24. Looking for Gillum. Ball tipped. Caught by Gillum. Savage. Head fakes. Takes two dribbles. Throws it out. And now that's being patient again. Finding number 24. She's double teamed. Looking for the open man. And Elena Davis trying to be aggressive and make something happen. Turns the ball over again. Elena Davis showing a lot of energy out there. She's able to find the open spot. She's been one of the few players tonight to at least be aggressive offensively and look for her shot. Her looking for the steal again. Gets the foul called on her as Chastain had position inside. That's 4 now on Davis with 4.5 left to play here in the game. So Ronshausen throws the ball in. Ball back in to Ronshausen, who hits another 3. She is having a huge game for the Rebels. And another turnover for the Knightettes. Ronshausen comes up with it as usual. She walks the ball up the court. Finds Soderman on the wing, who's a foul called on Pauls, who was just looking to be aggressive. So now Corzine and Sydney Creamer will come back into the game for Soderman and Chastain's. So Coach want his players to finish off this game solidly. Ronshausen crosses over. Finds Creamer on the wing, misses short. Ball brought back out to Ronshausen by Lowry. Ronshausen crosses over, looking to make a solid play here. Lowry out in the corner. Shania Sweeney with the steal. Knightettes not giving up. Here's Elena Davis with 4 fouls coming down the court. She drives in. Still being aggressive. She's been a bright spot here in the second half for the Knightettes. She needs to be this aggressive all the time. And Neath with a sharp pass into Corzine. She gets the 2. Score now 60-30, Rebels. Savage throws it into Gillum, and Gillum will get the hoop and the harm. Good defense played by the Rebels, but a better shot. So a nice give and go there between Savage and Gillum. Gillum hits a free throw. Give the Knightettes 33. So they extend the 2-3 zone out far here, looking for a trap. Neath finds the weak spot in the middle. Very smart. Let's Kaylin Gillum called for the foul, and that'll be 1-1 now the rest of the way. The Rebels now in the bonus. There's a couple of number 35 and number 24 for the Knightettes, I believe, are JV players. There's no JV game tonight, so I believe they've been brought up to play. And so Ronshausen hits both the free throws. And there's a bucket by the Knightettes. By Sheets. Nice post position by her. So Neath finds the open spot again. Out to Sydney Creamer. He misses long off the back of the iron. The ball out of bounds to the Knightettes. So I believe the Knightettes are going to build on anything from this game. It's Elena Davis's ability to slash into the inside through defenders and be aggressive, as she has been, as I said, a bright spot for the Knightettes. Hasn't lost her energy level at all, and has been able to knife through the defense a few times here. She could work on her mid-range jump shot just a little. She could really shore up some of the weakest, probably what is the weakest spot of her game. But she'll be a huge contributor for the Knightettes the rest of the way. So here's Soderman into Corzine. Dribbles out. Creamer running the point now. Out to Soderman. Creamer finds Corzine. She travels. So with a minute and a half left now, 35-62. Knightettes down. Gillum will run the point with Pauls out. Looks like this will be the lineup Knights will finish the game off with. There's Elena Davis knifing into the lane again. She misses the shot, but another aggressive play by her. Showing a lot of skill here against a very tough team. Elena Davis. Sydney Savage can't hold on to the ball. The Rebels come up with it. Creamer pulls it out with 1 minute to go. Looks like they're going to milk the clock here. Look for, I'm assuming it will only be a wide open shot if they get it. Soderman knifes through the defense. She misses hard off the glass. And here's Gillum. Up quickly. Elena Davis head fakes. She's fouled. Elena Davis will go to the line for the 1-and-1. She misses long. And here's Soderman. 30 seconds left. Coach for the Rebels still calling plays, trying to get some experience for his players in. There's number 4, Mary Lowry, dribbling around the baseline. She gets the foul and go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Lowry misses long, rebounded by Sweeney. Here is Sweeney with 20 seconds left. Savage has got to do something with the ball. And there's Sheets, who gets the 2. At least she's aggressive. That's what they need, is someone to be aggressive offensively, and the Rebels will hold the ball. And we will end the game here with the Knightettes losing to the Notre Dame Rebels 37-62. As a few bright spots. For the Knightettes. I believe Lena Davis played very well, several rebounds, was very aggressive for the Knightettes, and she needs to step it up offensively, as she could be more of a contributor going forward if she really wanted to. And so Knightettes looking to improve here against a very good team, as they are quickly approaching the conference tournament. So that'll be it. This is Marcus Archer signing off. We'll see you next time on Night Vision Sports.